Hey everyone, this is JoJo, and I'm here to do my wrap up for the month of May. I still have this throat thing, so if you hear my voice being a little different, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna show you all the books I read this month. I read the total of probably like maybe 8 books. Some of them are graphic novels, of course, and I think I read like 3 or 4. No, wait, probably like three novels or 4. I don't know. I don't remember. So I have some of the books. I don't have most of the books I mostly read are library books, and some of them are already back on at the library. So I'm going to show you, of course, books on my Goodreads. Um, I do have like 3 books here that one is from a library I still haven't took back yet, but 2 I own and I read in the month of May. So hold on for a moment. I'm going to show you some of the books I read. I'm going to try to do it in a certain order. So the first book I finished, because I did read this, started reading it, I think sometime in February, no, not February, March or April. I think it's April. But I finished it in May, and it's The Inexplicable Logic of My Life by Benjamin Alaire-Sénez. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Sorry for the glare. And this is a contemporary coming-of-age book about this boy who going through certain changes, and he questioning himself, like is it because of his biological father? Because like his adopted father raised him in a very you could say like his father is a really good man and a good person and everything. He doesn't tolerate violence. So yeah, it's mostly about his life and what he's going through with his friends and family. The synopsis doesn't say much. That's why when you go in there, it's just like, yeah. I get this. Let me see. I get this 4 out of 5 stars. It has really good writing. I love the writing. I read his one of his books, previous books. Dante. Is it Aristotle and Dante, or is Dante Aristotle? I think it's Aristotle and Dante. Yeah, Aristotle and Dante. He's discovered the secret of the universe. I really love that book. So I gave this a try. Really love it. The writing and everything. And let's see. I don't know what to say. I mean, the reason I gave it 4 stars because it didn't like stood like no bam, it didn't stood out that much. It's contemporary, but it's just like it's a decent like really good writing, good, really interesting characters, and it's just like I just really love the story. All right, the next book I finished is a graphic novel, and it took me a while to finish this. And this is Spider-Gwen, Volume 0, Most Wanted. And this is by Jason Latour and Robbie Rodriguez. And this is mostly like a universe where Gwen is Spider-Woman instead of Peter Parker being Spider-Man. And she is like mostly seen as a criminal because of what happened to Peter Parker. And so yeah, and I guess she like the story started off like she going through some stuff, and like I guess her life is trying to not contradict but conflict with her normal life and her superhero life, and just going out of proportions and stuff. And like this some guys are trying to find out who is Superwoman, I guess trying to kill her or go after her or something. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going happening here. I really love the art too. I can't really explain because I don't know much about the world of Spider-Gwen. It seems like the worlds are reversed. Like Mad Dog, the guy who is Daredevil, he seems to be evil or like a bad guy in this universe. And I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. So yeah. Let's see. Next, I read this manga called The Prince in His Dark Days by Hiko Yamanaka. And this is you could guess she called it shoujo drama. manga series. It's a very short series. Only read volume 1. I did a review for it. It will be linked down below. Video review. So this is about this girl who has to dress up as a boy to help these people. So so she's poor. This rich boy named Itoru suddenly disappeared, ran away, and she looked exactly like him if she dressed up like a boy, and so she had to dress up like a boy to be his replacement, and she getting paid for this. And the story tells more about people identity and sexuality, and what else? I don't know, the life between being rich and poor and all that other stuff. The art is decent. I really love the art. It's different from most shoujo manga, but it also very intriguing. I give this 3 out of 5 because in the beginning it just seemed like a little too fast, not fast paced, but things moving too awkwardly or confusing. You don't know much about the characters in the beginning, or why certain characters don't like this certain the main character and stuff, and just not confusing, but seem like it doesn't make much sense. They should put a little more in it. So yeah, it wasn't I also gave it 3 stars because I did enjoy it, but it wasn't all fantastic. So hopefully it gets better, because I think the second one will tell more of Itoru's side, which is interesting because it tells more of a LGBTQ spectrum, perspective. So that'd be cool. Let's see. Next is Reindeer Boy by Cassandra Jean, and this is another book. Hey, did I show you the book? I don't know. Did I? Let me see if I did. I think I did. Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, so Reindeer Boy is I did another review for this one too, along with the other manga together in the video. So I will you'll check the link down below if you want to see that. This is about a girl who finds a present by some mysterious person she found every Christmas, and she always had this dream of knowing this, meeting this boy during, she thought it was Santa Claus, but it's actually a boy. So she found out that this, the boy she actually met is a new kid at her school who got antlers like a reindeer, and she thought it was fake, all that. But she started seeing all these other people with reindeer ears too, and they are the Santa Claus reindeers. So it was Cupid, the main boy, and instead of being big fat Santa Claus and their reindeers drive around on a sleigh around the world, is mostly a delivery service where they can open a door and go to any parts of the world to deliver presents or certain mail or packages and stuff. So I think that was really interesting. I gave this 3 out of 4. 3 out of 5. It could have been 4, but I think it was more I want to give it more than 3 stars, but they don't have it. So maybe 3.5 or higher, a little higher. The reason I gave it that lower is because I wish there was more, because it was really good to me. I really enjoyed it, but I just wish there was more to the story, more character development, or just want to know more of the characters and stuff, because it could be a cool, interesting series. But yeah, I did read or heard that the artist will be coming out with kind of a sequel to this book, but we don't know when, because she's busy and she's trying to take her time and stuff. That's fine as long as we can get a sequel, because I really do enjoy it. So yeah, they got some really interest. I love the art. This is the same art who did the art for the Magnus Bane, the the novella books with the little comics. That's the same art right there. That's why it seems so familiar. I really love the art, and I do enjoy all the characters. All the characters are so unique and funny. So I hope there'll be more stories about the other characters too. So yeah. So the next book I got read is another manga, and this is Horimiya Volume 2. And this is about a girl and a boy. In the first volume, the girl and the boy who have different lives outside of school. The girl, she's like popular, like she put makeup on and try to be, popular. She's smart and everything. But out of school, she mostly wear more comfortable clothes. She doesn't wear makeup. She mostly take care of the house because her parents are like kind of like they work a lot. And she had take care of her brother a little. So yeah, and the boy, he mostly wear long sleeves all the time, even when it's hot or when they in gym and stuff, and like long hair and glasses and stuff. People think he look gloomy or otaku, but in outside school he has tattoos, piercings, and that's why he had to put his hair down long sleeve because he wanted to hide his tattoos and piercing. And the two people met outside school, and like I guess they what do you call it? Became friends, join a friendship or something, and keep each other's secrets. It's like a contemporary, funny. Really enjoyed this series. This volume, I was thinking of giving it like 3 stars, but I'm not really sure. I really did enjoy the volume. I don't know. Sometimes I like things to hit me like just three stars. Mostly say I did enjoy it. I think 4 is like and 5 is love. I'm not really sure. I put 4. I just thought I did 3, but I put 4 out of 5 now. I don't know, but I did enjoy it. Love the art and everything. I'm not really sure if it's shoujo or shonen, but it's kind of like a shoujo in a way, or maybe like for both, and get like contemporary, funny and stuff. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what the second volume is because it's gonna spoil you the first one. So here are the books that are not on here that I actually got in my hand that I can show you that what else I read this month. So the next is a manga, and this is so cute. It Hurts, Volume 10, and this is by Go Eke Yamada. And oh man, the glare, so bright. This is, of course, I keep telling y'all, it's about a girl who switched places. A girl who switched places. With her brother, twin brother, and they fell in love with people around that time when they switched places and things like start happening. Funny, cute, adorable stuff. So yeah, this is volume 10 of that. Not gonna tell you because it's spoilers. Oh man, I think I gave this 5 out of 5. Let me see, I'm checking. Actually 4 out of 5. Well, it was really cute and like adorable and everything. I think it could have been 5 out of 5, but I don't know. I won't put 5 out of 5. So yeah, it is 5 out of 5 because it was really good to me. I really enjoyed it. The next book I got is Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon, and this is everybody already should know what this is about. I read this because I want to see the movie, so I read this as fast as I can. I did enjoy it, and yeah, it was like I really like the writing. The writing is really good, and I really like the little kind of art or drawings they have in like certain pages, around the book, all over the book. So this is about a girl who's like sick, like allergic to everything, and like her mother's taking care of her and stuff. And she met a boy who moved next door, and they became friends over like text and stuff. And and things start to develop more. So yeah, it's like a contemporary romance, and yeah, I did enjoyed it. Of course, like I did saw the trailer before reading the book, so that kind of spoiled some things, but still enjoyed the book. And I read and saw the movie. I did enjoy the movie. It's just that after reading the book, the movie is like almost similar. Like it's like almost a good adaptation. There was like certain parts that was missing or certain parts that they changed, but that's alright. It was good. It just seemed like very short to me. I don't know why. It just seemed short. So here's the last book I read this month, and it's The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. And this is a middle grade fantasy about a young girl who was left in the woods when she was a baby, and a witch came and took care of her, and like she accidentally gave her milk from the moon to drink, or moonlight, and the baby became magic. And on her 13th birthday, her magic will open up more, because like things started happening, because it got complicated when she was a kid. And then there's this village who actually put the babies out in the woods to sacrifice, because they think the witch is going to destroy their home if they don't deliver a baby every year. But I ain't gonna say nothing else about that. You will read that. I don't want to spoil anything. So yeah, and this one guy is on what do you call it? You see him through the years through the book. Cause it goes through like from when he was a teen to when he's a young adult, or like a young adult going up here. Anyway, so he plans to killing the witch later in the book, in the story. And he's a good guy. So just like misunderstandings and stuff, and just like really twists, and great writing. I really love the writing. Very a cool world, like a magic, kind of like a cool world to me. Like simple but very unique in a way. You can say not that unique, but kind of unique, but simple kind of fantasy world. And there's some really good like little history in there too about the world too. So yeah, really enjoy this. I gave this. Oh man, what I gave it? I think a 4 out of 5. I would give it 5 out of 5 if it was like a really good high fantasy, because there was. But I really did enjoy this book. I don't know why it took me so long to finish it, but I gave this 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Trying to see, hopefully, it better not be no 3, because I don't know what the heck I was thinking, putting 3, I think it was 4 out of 4. Yep, 4 out of 5, 4 out of 5 stars, and I do recommend to those who love, fantasy middle grade books, and, like, some, like, who got, like, simple world building, funny, like, it's funny in some, like, ways, some parts were frustrating, but at the same time, I did enjoy it. So, it had different, I don't want to say like first person perspective, but it shows the life that surrounds the girl and the life that surrounds the boy who grew up, of course. So yeah, it's kind of like perspective of two of the worlds, or you could say villages that they live in. So yeah. So that's all the books I read in the month of May. And I hope I didn't talk too long. Wow. Because I see that I'm almost at 20 minutes on this. And yeah. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment below. Tell me what you read this month. Or May. Tell me what you think of the books I read. If you read anything of these, tell me what you think of them, etc. And I hope I see you again. Oh, yeah. Comment, like, subscribe, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye.